Hey, what's up? So I was checking out this an update I saw for Forspoken today. I've seen a couple. I haven't played. I haven't actually played in a little while. I haven't played for at least two major patches, like at least, if not three or four. I forget though. I mean, whatever. When I beat it, I had my time done with it. I had almost 70 hours, and I was sure I was going to finish it. I was sure I was going to finish it, but I just went on and started playing other stuff. And I was waiting for optimization fixes. I was looking forward to that, So I'm still gonna see how that is, right? I still don't even know how the optimization really helped or anything. But I just came across this patch today, and I was reading through it. I still haven't finished it. I was almost at the bottom. And I was like, man, this is cool. I'm going to share this just because I'm actually excited for this. And this does make me want to play it sooner than later because I have had it on my mind. I've been wanting to come back and play some more Forspoken. But I also I'm just more in the mood for other things. But I've been meaning to go back and actually fully complete all the side stuff and maybe even play another, campaign of it. So some of this stuff, I was reading this and I was like, oh my gosh, this is cool stuff. And it's weird that of course it would have been much better if all this was there from the start on launch day, right? Like this is the world we live in right now. They'll fix it later. I guess I would rather it be fixed later than not launch at all, right? But it's anyways. So let's take a look at some of this stuff. I just felt like sharing it because I thought it was cool. First thing they said was they adjusted the frequency and content of the banter between Frey and Cuff that plays during open world activities. I think that's pretty funny. I mean, they do talk a lot, like you kind of never shut up. And I remember seeing on the forum, somebody had mentioned that you could turn it off or lower it or change it or whatever. And I don't remember ever caring enough to look for it in the settings, but I also remember looking for it once and just never found it. But now they adjusted that or whatever, and then adjusted the pacing of certain event scenes in the earlier chapters, adjusted the length of certain animations that play upon clearing quests or when Frey earns experience. Additionally, these animations can now be skipped. That was one of my complaints. It's just such a small thing, but I was like, it kind of takes you out of it like a little bit because you have to sit there and you're waiting for nothing. You're just waiting for invisible error just because the game is like kind of loading, right, without a loading screen. But it's like in between talking to NPCs, it would like freeze. Your quest would be done, but you'd still have to wait like 10 seconds for the game to come back. It was weird. So that's cool. And that they're skippable. Like that's cool. Like not needed, but a nice like quality of life kind of update, right? Let's see, added the Curiosity Shop as a fast travel destination. Interesting. That's actually kind of cool. I think I did buy almost everything in the game. I found I don't know if it's the one I'm thinking about. There was a secret shop, which might be that one, but I don't remember the names of them. But I did find a secret shop, which required a lot of grinding for their secret end game items. And I don't remember what they were, but I was like, oh, this is neat. It reminded me of like a Final Fantasy type thing. Anyways, that just reminded me of that. Adjusted the support spell icon in the magic HUD to show the change state or charge state of each spell. That's cool. I never paid much attention to the spell HUD because I enabled like auto spell swap, so I just spammed the abilities basically. It's not always good because there's a few abilities you don't need to really use, but I was like, I don't really care. But that's cool. All right, let's see. I have another point to that, and I'm just like, whatever. All right, lost it. Don't care, I guess. Or I'll remember it later. Additional settings. Added an option where the players can customize the camera movement. When custom is set to on, players can adjust the camera's max rotation speed, camera acceleration, and stick response curve. I thought it already had camera speed, so that one confuses me a little, but I guess they're just more advanced options, I guess. That's cool though. Add an option that enables the players to switch to the next attack or support spell by pressing instead of holding a button. That one I'm not sure about because I just spammed buttons because I enabled the auto ability swap thing. So I know that you had to hold a button to like switch your abilities or whatever. So I'm kind of curious how that works. Like, because it sounds cool. I guess it depends, right? Like how many keybinds you got. Anyways. Let's see. Added an option where players can choose to hide all HUD elements such as menus and gauges during gameplay. That's epic. I think that was one of my first. That's one of the first things I was checking in the settings of any game. Like what can I change about the HUD? Can I resize it? Can I remove it? Can I change the opacity? You know, it's funny to me. A lot of games, even when they come out with incredible HUD options, a lot of them don't do opacity for like elements, for the different elements. Do I want to lower the opacity of my health bar, my spell ability bar, or my minimap? You know, I would love to see more of that, right? More individual like HUD elements customization, and they don't have to go too far, right? Like, I mean, opacity is that's the most basic thing I would ask for. Like, I don't need to make it look pretty and change the colors of the frames and all that kind of stuff. I guess that would be cool too. But I would just need the one thing. I just want the one thing. Like, let me lower the opacity without removing it completely from the HUD. I think even Shadow Warrior 2 had like an opacity for the HUD, which is cool, and a resizable HUD. Pretty cool. Love that. Anyways, so that's cool that you can remove the HUD just during regular gameplay like that. Additional content added a feature where the befriended Tanta's familiars will follow Frey on her journey and might deign to help her collect mana items. I thought that was cool. That's a fun little thing. I remember like I had collected a bunch of cats and they're so cute. They're awesome. And I still wanted to finish collecting all those. But I remember like when I had at least 10, and I don't remember how many I had, but like I remember thinking like it'd be cool if you could walk around in the world with these things, you know, have like, and I wonder if they let you pick them. I don't know if it's random or if you get to pick which cat follows you or whatever. Like that's neat though. That's a fun little update, you know, like hell's yeah, I'll take it. Let's see, new Cuff Crush attack. They added a new attack, you know, like that's cool, man. By pressing triangle after leaping at an enemy, something like that. That's a new attack. All right, right on. Right, it's a weird one, right? Like a new attack. Like, why wasn't that in the game at launch? I mean, I wonder if they just removed it. They decided that it didn't work or something. Like, I don't know. Maybe it was really buggy and they decided to remove it because it was too buggy, and now they fixed it and put it back in. I mean, right? Like, it's kind of funny that it's like a new attack. Like, okay, that's cool. I'm down. Damage and probability of knocking down target enemy will increase based on the amount of stamina consumed. All right, that's interesting. All right, let's see. Added the ability to use magic parkour while midair. Nice, dude. That's actually pretty incredible. That used to bug me because the combat is so fluid and incredible. Like, it's just like, whoa. But you couldn't just cast anything in midair. Like, there were certain like midair abilities. If I remember correctly, it has been a little while, but I remember that. I remember being like, oh man, I remember just knowing there were like a couple things that I couldn't do while I was in the middle of the air, and I was like, oh, and it didn't bother me, but I was like, it would have been cooler if you could do this in the air as well, you know. So that, okay, sure, man. Like, damn, if only this had launched that way though, right? Like with all this, like just this is quality of life mostly stuff, right? And it's really cool stuff, like damn. But of course optimization as well, but yeah, would have got a console for sure instead of PC. Anyways, where was I got the thingy, the new attack, new Revivifier consumable. So you can resurrect. Okay, so a revive potion, right? I don't care about that. That's cool. Like, whatever. A new Storm Shard consumable. Using this item in certain locations of the map, players can generate a break storm and can battle you out. That's interesting. That's extra end game, right? Like, that's cool. I like fighting the bosses. I think I only killed one nightmare. I kept coming. I had come across a certain open world boss like 3 times, and I couldn't kill it each time. The first time I think I couldn't find it. Like, I couldn't even find it. Actually, maybe I did only fight it twice. No, I think I fought it twice and just ran out of time both times. Yeah, like apparently if you don't kill it within a certain time duration, which you were not aware of, they just take off. And I had it almost dead, and then it was just gone, and I was like, wait, and it took forever. It took for friggin' ever. Oh my gosh, no, I don't want to do that again. And they're cool though, like they're cool bosses and stuff. So that sounds neat. New very hard difficulty setting. That's interesting. I remember like one of the biggest complaints a lot of people had was it was too easy. I mean, it's just like every other action game I've played that's like it, you know. well, I would say like a hack and slashy kind of game, but then I think about it, it is a little hard to compare because it's a newer version. It's a newer version of something like Bayonetta or God of War, and I would say much more advanced. But it's in that sense, less combinations. But I mean, with all the spells that you can cast and how fluid it all like kind of works together, like it's pretty badass. It's cool, man. It's really cool. All the attacks and stuff are really cool. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how it works with the mid-air stuff now that they added. Let's see. Oh yeah, very hard. Very hard. So that's cool. That's funny. That's funny. And then ultimate mode. Is that like a fresh start, not new game plus kind of a thing or something? Ultimate mode. All right, and then they have some fixes or whatever. Cannot play the add-on without updating the game. No, right? Kind of makes sense. Wait, is the add-on out? No, in a few days apparently. I don't plan to get it. I want to know how long it's gonna be first. I'm guessing 3 to 4 hours. That's what most of depending, right? Usually like that stuff is around there, right? So I don't know. I just hate DLC in general. The idea of microtransactions and any like of this crap, it bothers me a lot. And my initial, always my natural like first reaction to DLC, and even if it's good, even if it's really good, I'm like, you disgust me. I'm so mad and I hate you, and I'm gonna buy your stupid DLC because I'm gonna play it, right? But no, I mean, whatever. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna probably watch some. I don't know about reviews exactly. It depends. I'll look for like indie ones. I haven't watched the major stuff in a long time. It's a waste of time. They're garbage. They really are. Oh my god, all of them, including like people that you might consider indie. I won't name them though. But anyways, so I'll look for like smaller channels reviews. That's but what I'll really look at is like gameplay and comments, discussions, see what people are saying about it. It's most likely going to be 99% hate from a bunch of sheeptards. That's just the way it is. But and how long it is, I'm very curious, because I mean, the story wise, like, it seems cool, it sounds cool, it looks cool, but DLC, I'm just like, fuck you, like. Anyways, very cool patch for Forspoken. It does make me want to play the game sooner than waiting for like another few months or whatever, because I've had it on my mind. I'm like, I kind of want to go play that some more, but then I'm like, I have like a jillion other games that I'm playing and a bunch of random stuff that I'm just throwing on, and so I'm kind of just in a mess of cool games, I guess, whatever, just playing different things. And so while I've been thinking about this, I'm like, you know what, I can wait, but this does make me want to play it. I mean, I might not even throw it on today, I don't know, but maybe even within a week. But I mean, this is a cool update, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is really cool. And the previous updates were cool too. I was more focused on, and I know they already did like at least, I think, 2 optimization patches, I believe so, if I remember right. One was a small one, like regular bug fixes and stuff like that, and then the other one was a bigger optimization patch kind of a thing. So, and they also have done multiple quality of life updates as well, like in between like this stuff here. There have been previous like cool quality of life updates as well. So it's cool to see. I mean, like, especially like I saw all these and I was like, wait, but they did all this? Like, wow, man. With all the hate around this game, they did this? Like, damn, I'm like, that's cool. Sweet, sweet, hell yeah. All right, anyways, I've rambled on for too long, so this is cool for me. I'll link my review just in case you feel like checking out if you haven't seen it before of the game Forspoken. And I'll talk to you later. Good luck, take care, bye-bye. Have a good one.